All right, this is the Fantasy Sports Boss continuing with the Monday injury updates and also the crisis point video. So a lot going on. Make sure you have that subscribe and notification buttons hit. This is the most up-to-date fantasy football coverage on YouTube. So make sure you're part of the show. We do live streams all throughout the week, including the Football Friday. And of course on Sunday when the wrap-up show, when all the games are over. Plus everything, the regular features, crisis point, stock watch, ads and drops, all that stuff is going to be coming as well, so make sure you're a subscriber. All right, Eli Mitchell, the oft-injured Eli Mitchell, San Francisco 49ers running back, who's one of the first big names to go down yesterday. He's going to miss multiple games, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, in that 4 to 6 week range with a possible MCL sprain. Hasn't been confirmed what the actual injury is, but it didn't look good when Mitchell went down, and he quickly was replaced by Jeff Wilson, who played 59% of the snaps. But Mitchell, the story on Mitchell, he was a great story last year as a 6th-round pick rookie who usurped the starting job from Trey Sermon, who was a 3rd-round pick of the team in the same draft class. Ran with a very hard-charging style, caught the ball well out of the backfield. But injuries have always been a problem for Mitchell going back to college. And, it's almost like the 49ers are cursed, whether it was Raheem Mostert, now Elijah Mitchell. Their running backs can't ever stay healthy. So he's going to be out probably until sometime in October, towards maybe the end of October. So that means Jeff Wilson is the ad. Now, with that said, Jeff Wilson really wasn't that impressive yesterday. But again, the rain was so bad that all the offensive performances have to be thrown out the window. And the one caveat, though, is Deebo Samuel. So Samuel basically was the starting running back for the 49ers yesterday. He had all the significant carries, especially, around the goal line, the pay dirt carries, if you will. And I think Samuel, this is probably a good thing for his fantasy value because the 49ers offense is pretty bleak right now in terms of the passing game. Trey Lance has a lot of things to work on and improve. Now, again, the weather was bad, so I'm going to give him a mulligan on this, but we knew it was going to be a work in progress. And I did say multiple times it's going to be a run-heavy offense. There's not going to be a lot of passing going on in this offense, so I faded Deebo Samuel anywhere. What I didn't anticipate is Samuel getting as many carries as he did, and that changes his fantasy equation. If Samuel's getting those carries, which I think he will, I think he might split with Jeff Wilson. So I wouldn't go crazy chasing Jeff Wilson in waivers this week because I think Samuel's going to get more carries than we think again, especially with Mitchell being out. It's going to help Samuel's value because Lance likes to throw it to Brandon Ayuk. He's not perfected, but he's got a nice rapport going with him, going back to when Samuel held out. So for Samuel, this is the best thing to keep his value afloat. The problem with it is that Samuel himself is always injured, and playing running back as opposed to receiver, there's a much higher risk of injury. So if you are a Deebo Samuel owner, I would try to get out now. Talk up the aspect of him running the ball, trade him to somebody while his name brand is high, while his value is high, because I don't think physically he's going to hold up. So try to get away from Samuel now while you can, and just before the damage hits, because I think it will. And again, as far as Jeff Wilson, he's shown ability in the past too, but I think it's going to be a split with him and Samuel. All right, more videos to come. Stay tuned.